Advanced Health was listed on the JSE April 2014.
And owns a number of day clinics in Australia. The guy behind this is someone called Carl Grillenberger, who went to Australia with a business called ProfMed, which at some point had a connection with Life Healthcare. But he's now brought it back to list on this market, and he's basically bringing the day clinic model from Australia back and building day clinics here in this country.
Market cap 370 million rand, trading on a PE of 51.2. Currently does not pay a dividend, so in high growth mode. Your thoughts? Do you own it? Have you been interested in owning it, Joseph?
Well, we don't. It's still small relative to the other players, certainly. And I think if you look in terms of the overall market, it still remains attractive. There's still lots of room in South Africa. And I think if you look in terms of also just the urbanization part of it, that there will be opportunity. They have to still to pick up, where they think they will be competitive. Because remember, you just don't enter a sector. You need to be able to say, where are the gaps and where can we play? We see quite a lot of gaps in some of the townships. Currently ourselves, I think we just involved in a small PE of a day clinic in Breeze, Letaville. So certainly you do see that there is opportunity somewhere, but I think they have to really be very aggressive and make sure that the business model is solid compared to the heavyweights Netcare and Med Clinic. Yeah.
What do you think of the day care clinic model? You're not a good barometer because I think you've never been sick.
No, I'm never
Touch
sick.
wood. You never.
He's a strong guy. He's a sportsman.
Well, I believe that for your entire school career, you weren't sick for one day. Not for one day.
I don't know.
Isn't that quite amazing?
I must have got all of my immunities when I was very young.
Anyway, so what we're saying is you're not a good barometer of those people who do need medical attention.
The day clinic thing is really for people who've got conditions and other problems that can be dealt with without an overnight stay. That's a fantastic model.
Which cuts costs, obviously.
Hugely. The problem is, to some extent, what happens with the big hospitals, as we know from the big Mediclinics and the big Netcares, is they become a locus of the big medical specialists. So, plastic surgeons, heart, thoracic, complicated stuff that you definitely need to stay overnight for. And they attract people and they attract custom. The day clinics really have to sort of play at the fringes, and they're not really where professional, very skilled specialists choose to locate themselves, unless it's a specific procedure like ophthalmology and so on, which can be done.
Let's look at the share price graph. There we go.
A bit choppy, but that's what you'd expect. So the sector looks good, the growth story looks good, the rollout looks good, new facilities in eMalahleni and Roodepoort and Soweto, all over the show.
Could this be the biggest opportunity in the sector? What do you think, Joseph?
It's very tricky, actually. Sometimes you might think that because they've been hammered and failed to take off, it might provide the best opportunity. But I think it's the business model that's going to drive it. To say what is their business model and what are they going to do differently.
Paul, are you skeptical?
Well, look, just be clear that the other hospital groups also have day clinics. So it's not like these are the only guys doing day clinics. Inside of Life and inside of Netcare and others, there also are the Medicross day clinics and all this sort of thing. So it is a competitive market and will remain so. But, I think it's got its place, and Mr. Grillenberger knows what he's doing. He's done it successfully. Most of the profits of this company come from Australia, and we know that Australia continues to do well. They've got a facility that does this thing outside Sydney.
So you certainly would be looking at this one with interest.
Yeah, definitely. But I'd like it to get above the billion rand
market cap level. It is a bit small. I was going to say, it's even below $500 million.
Exactly, and I'd like to see it develop a track record of delivering profits, not just a development pipeline, if you know what I mean.
Hot or not?
Not what?
Hot or not?
So I think it's a pass for now, so not hot, but definitely one to watch.